Hey guys, welcome back to my Planet Zoo Console Edition Career Mode series. We're jumping straight into episode 2, the second tutorial of 3. And then once all the 3 tutorials are done, it will be on to the main career mode, which is basically just challenges and stuff. If you do enjoy the video, please do give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing if you want to see more Planet Zoo and Planet Coaster content. And yeah, without further ado, let's jump straight into the video. So here we go for the second tutorial, and Bernie's back, of course. Let's hear what he's got to say.
Apart from the weather, I suppose, they don't call these places rainforests for nothing. The zoo you'll be working in is an ape sanctuary, where we're doing vitally important conservation work, not just for apes, but for all kinds of species. But apes, well, apes are some of the closest relatives to humans there are.
Indeed.
And yet, the way the world treats them is like, well,
this game does look so good. Just taking away from what Bernie's rabbiting on about there, this game does look amazing, doesn't it? It is absolutely stunning, the visuals on this game. Frontier have done such a good job on it.
In a better state than we found it, we'd have lived lives worth living. And speaking of states, I have a horrible feeling I left the house in a right one. When I get back, I expect my life won't be worth living at all.
Oh dear, Bernie. Oh dear.
What do you think of Madagascar then? Bit warm for my taste, to be honest. Anyway, this is Bernie's primate sanctuary. It's not just primates though. We've got all sorts of animals.
It's a very nice exhibit.
Why don't we go and have a look at some of them, eh? We'll start by taking a look at the red-ruffed lemurs. They're the ones that look like they should be in a Shakespeare play. Come on, let's head over to them.
What? Why did they look like they should be in a Shakespeare play? Okay, let's skip that then. Why?
Red-ruffed lemurs are found in the rainforest.
What's this got to do with Shakespeare?
They can actually live anywhere from 15 up to 25 years. Fancy that, eh? Okay, when you're ready, let's go find our Bornean orangutans.
Alright, where are the orangutans? They're over here. Where are they?
The Bornean orangutan is such a marvellous creature.
Is it me, or
they're
can I just not see them?
At any zoo they feature in, and they're also the biggest tree-dwelling animal on the planet. Assuming you don't count any lions that got stuck up one. Oh, why don't you take a better look at them? Open up that information panel and go into the animal camera.
Yep. Got that. Let's go. Look at that. Look at this fella.
Aren't they just incredible?
Oh, there's a little baby one, look. There's a little baby one just wandering about.
When you're ready, let's go and have a look-see at some of our beautiful bonobos. They're quite the characters.
Let's go find a bonobo. We're over here.
Oh, dear.
There we go.
It looks like we've arrived just in time. One of the habitat's barriers has collapsed.
Has it?
And wouldn't you know it, one of the bonobos has made a run for it. We'll need to catch them. But before we do, we should box up the other bonobos to stop them escaping too. Select the habitat boundary to bring up the habitat information panel.
Edit barrier.
Good. Now open the animals tab.
What? I didn't close it, did I? Right. Now open the animals tab. So if I highlight that, then
box up the
there we go.
Bonobos with box all animals.
Right. Box all animals. I mean, this feels a bit ethically wrong,
need a
but
vet to recapture that escaped bonobo, but it seems our last one left to do some research in the wild.
Oh dear.
Not an ideal situation.
Right then, vet.
We'll need to hire a replacement, sharpish.
Off you go.
Go into the staff tab of the browser.
So, yeah, okay. Now,
now let's deal with our escapee.
How do we set it to get it?
Too much havoc. Use the animal alerts to jump to the escaped bonobo.
Alright, okay, so the animal alert down here.
Then press call vet to... Yep,
call vet.
Call the vet. Over to
Her accent is appalling. Locate the hunt.
Okay, that's the relief.
So it's a relief.
So while the vet deals with our bonobo friend,
He's
let's
just,
go fix up their habitat.
hang on, he's just eating out of the trash.
Head back over there.
Oh, here comes the... sorry, I will fix that in a minute. I just want to watch the vet. Oh. Oh, dear. Just going to tranquilise it. Oh, dear. Oh, camera's gone. My bad. And it's in a box. I apologise that the camera went there. I wasn't expecting it to be as sensitive as it was. But yeah, let's go back to the exhibit.
As you can see, the barrier's collapsed. Someone's taken their eye off the ball, obviously. Let's get this one replaced.
Obviously.
Select the barrier and then we'll edit it. Delete the broken section of barrier and replace it with a brand spanking new one.
Let's join it on. Okay. Why am I having difficulty doing this? Right, let's start again. So I've had a bit of a play around between the first episode of this one because I feel like the standard that I'm offering in these videos is not the best. However, I'm a bit put. There we go. That's better. Boom.
Good. Now that we've done that, we need to make sure to add climb-proof barriers to the top. That way the bonobos won't be able to climb out. Just make sure you've got the correct piece of barrier selected when you do that.
So if I...
Okay, so go into the options section and select which side the climb-proof barrier needs to go on. And don't get it wrong. We're more worried about bonobos climbing out than guests climbing in.
Oh, hang on.
Nicely done.
What?
And I think it's high time to unbox those bonobos, wouldn't you? The poor mites will be sad if we leave them in there for too long.
I'll unbox. Yes. Okay, Nancy. Okay. I will unbox the bonobos in a minute. But she asked me to put an anti-climb barrier in. I accidentally turned the barrier into glass, and she's just accepted that. I mean, I guess they're not going to be. I guess they're not going to be climbing glass, but even still. Unbox all animals.
So,
there we go.
Out that as well as the old vet leaving,
sorry guys.
Mechanics did too. We'll need to hire a couple of new ones so we can help stop any more breakouts.
Right, with the mechanics.
The mechanics do all sorts of helpful things around the zoo, but one of
two
their
mechanics.
most important
Boom.
jobs is taking
Done.
care of the habitat.
That's bronze level.
Without
smashing this now.
Around to repair them, the barriers will crack, crumble, and
wicked.
fall down. And before you know it, we'll be overrun with escaped
The
animals.
research centre. I'm just kind of.
Tab of the browser again.
She's only just finished talking about the mechanics. I'm just gonna keep jumping around and following what she's gonna ask me to do in a minute.
Good
research centre.
I'm off for a cuppa. Oh, I think Bernie wants a word with you.
Does he? Great, lucky me.
Oh, I hear you had a
we
bit of an issue with an
put a research
bonobo.
centre around here.
The main thing is that you dealt with it swiftly, and more importantly,
I'm trying to find where there's a best spot for it because all the paths are in the air. Oh,
now,
that's where you want it. I didn't see that. I didn't see that. My bad. Yeah. Sorry, Nancy.
You see, the building that's currently there is actually a hollow shell. So we're able to place our new building inside of it.
Boom.
If you select the research centre for placement and then hover over the shell, you'll see that it asks if you want to add the research centre to the existing building.
Oh.
Now select the building to add it to it. Oh, but that won't place it just yet though. First, we'll need to rotate our research centre so it automatically connects to the path when we place it.
Is that? I mean, it's connected to a path there. Okay, well, let's try and move it then. I think I'm trying to go too quick for her here. Right, let's delete that. Let's go back. Facilities. Let's try and stick it in here. Or can I? Oh, okay. If I go edit, this would be the way to do it. Put that in there. Oh, it's obstructed. That's because the path's in the way. There we go. Right, now we're still editing the building. Facilities. Yeah, research. Boom. And then join it onto the path. Not like that. Why have we got a path going out the back? Have I just built that the wrong way, Matt? I have, haven't I? Oh. This is painful. This really is painful. That's why it's not accepting it, isn't it?
Right.
Thank
Splendid work. Now
Begin
that we
researching
have a spanking new research
lemur.
centre, we can give our vets something to do in there.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, it's worth noting that the vets will only do research when they're not required to do any other jobs. That said, you can change what jobs a vet does via their information panel. But let's not worry about that just now. So, let's get our vet researching ring-tailed lemurs. Pop open the access menu, head into zoo management, then go to the vet research section. Here, you can see a list of all the animals present in your zoo, and also all the potential diseases that can occur.
There's the ring-tailed lemurs.
Assign your vet the ring-tailed lemur to start their research.
Have I assigned it? Oh, choose a vet. Okay. View vet research. There we go.
Actually,
Megan.
thinking about it, I'm not sure we've got any education boards or speakers by the lemur's habitat. Let's head over there and add some, so our guests can learn all about the furry little delights.
Oh, this camera works not great by me. Right, so we're going to place 2 education boards.
First off, let's pop down 2 education boards. Place
This guy's just blasting the ground.
At a height that guests can see, or if you like,
Right, education
pop them
boards.
down on a stand.
Where are the education board? Habitat education board. Align to surface. There we go. 1, 2.
Okay, now that they've been put into position, we have to tell them what animal to display information about. Select one of the education boards to bring up its information panel.
Ring-tailed lemur. Ring-tailed lemur.
And
Boom!
from the drop-down list, select ring-tailed lemur. Although I'm sure that last part was obvious. When you link an education board or a speaker to an animal, you need to make sure that said animal is close by. If it isn't, the guests will get confused and won't learn as much.
Okay. 1 speaker and 2 speaker.
Okay, now that we've done the education boards, let's pop down a pair of speakers. Speakers play audio to the guests so they can learn while they look at the animals, instead of having to go through the laborious process of reading.
Collect research.
One thing to bear in
where
mind
did I put the... Oh, it's down here.
It's important not to put the speakers too close together. If you do, the guests won't be able to understand what's being said.
Never mind. Right, collect research.
Fantastic. Oh, it's worth remembering that education boards and speakers both need power to work. They won't do much good without it. Oh, it looks as though our vet has completed their research on ring-tailed lemurs.
Satisfy the ring-tailed lemur climbable area requirements.
Head back into the vet research area to take a look at their findings.
Right, okay. Where's the
Go on.
Let me just change.
Rewards.
Okay, she's well behind me. She is well behind me now.
Research an animal, even after
Where are the lemurs?
a research level.
You're all in the shade down here. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it.
Well, now that we've enriched the lives of our guests,
I like to move it, move. Why is he sat like that?
Some animals, like lemurs, will have a climbing need. That means they have a requirement for a certain amount of climbing space, and you can fulfill that requirement by building them a climbing frame. Let's find out how much
Rocket Man!
Friends need, shall we? Select one of them and bring up their information panel.
Oh, this is. Why is there a lemur playing the keyboard?
Next, pop over to the terrain tab.
Okay, yep, I'm on the train tab.
Ah, now, as you can see, the lemurs need quite a lot more climbing space. But as it happens, I've already got a climbing frame blueprint built for you. So you can either pop
Lovely.
that down or build one yourself from scratch. By the way, it's not always just climbing needs that you have to worry about. Other animals might need a certain amount of water in their habitat so they can go for a swim. They certainly do keep us on our toes.
Right. So if I go to the habitat, and I go to climbing frames, and apparently, I thought she said she'd already built one. Had she? Right. Okay. I thought she'd already built one. Okay, right. So, I'm trying to think of the best way we can do this. I'm just trying to change my camera back. I'm still getting used to the different. No, I don't want a cinematic route. I'm trying to get used to the cameras still, because changing the thing is a bit different. There's an animal. Oh, there was an animal concern. There's not anymore. I want to know where this climbing frame is then. So if I search climbing. Boom. She's built a lemur climbing frame just here. And I'm just going to drop it down there. And hopefully...
That's a great climbing frame for them. They're going to absolutely
yeah.
love it.
Yeah, they will.
Do you know what would make them even happier, though? Nicer food. But that's true of all of us, though, isn't it? You can unlock better quality food for animals through research. Luckily, we've already unlocked some for the lemurs, so all that remains is to make sure they get served it from now on. Let's bring up the habitat information panel by selecting the lemur habitat.
Okay. That's the... Yeah, I'm on the... Oh, well, that's a barrier section. I'm on the lemur habitat. Have I got to click on the lemur? No. Or have I actually got to? Have I actually click on the barrier? Just down here.
Lovely.
There we
now
go.
Select the animals tab.
And we want grade 2, yeah? Sweet. Locate the highlighted area.
A new climbing frame and better food. Oh, you've really spoilt those lemurs rotten.
I have.
Now, I think it's time we looked at one of the zoo's most important responsibilities. Releasing animals into the wild. You see, when we feel an animal is ready, we can release them into the wild. But what makes an animal a good candidate for release? Well, their age is an important factor.
Yeah.
I mean, we can't release an animal that's a juvenile, just as we can't release one that's gotten too old. They'll also need to be fertile. After all, the idea is to repopulate the wild, so the best candidates will have a high fertility gene. And together, the age and fertility of a candidate will determine how many conservation credits we'll be rewarded when we release them. Now, conservation credits are vitally important. They're the lifeblood of your zoo, because earning them allows you to adopt even more animals. And what's more, the animals you can adopt will be of a higher quality. So, with that in mind, let's pop over to our orangutan habitat.
Right, so back to the orangutans.
I'd like you to find Agang, the Bornean orangutan, in the habitat and select him, please.
That's
You can
Dilla.
go through each orangutan in turn, or select the habitat barrier, go to the Animals tab in the Habitat Information panel and find him in the Animals list.
Is this him? Otherwise I'll click on the barrier. No. So I'm going to go on there. Go to animals. Owl gang. Where are you then? There you are, you're chilling under a tree. You're getting released, buddy. Yep, we're going to release him.
To see him go.
Yeah.
Happy out in the wild.
So long, mate. Have a good life.
Candidate for release. Young, strong and fertile. Excellent.
So that's the silver level. We just have the gold stage to go on this second tutorial level. So now what we're going to do? Highlighted area. Oh, Bernie's back.
Doing some homework. Although it hardly seems like work when you're learning about something as adorable as a ring-tailed llama. I imagine I'd have got much better grades at school if there'd been less algebra and more aldebra. Tortoises.
Oh dear. I don't like Bernie. I don't like Bernie.
Okay. So
where are we going then?
We've done a lot of work with habitat
Down here?
animals, but now it's time to learn all about exhibit animals. Let's build a brand new exhibit.
Right.
I've marked an area
She's
for a new
excited.
exhibit. How about we head over there?
We're going to go here. Choose a new exhibit.
Now let's build a new exhibit in the gap that's been left. Just add it to the building like we did with the research centre earlier. Then pop it into the gap.
Well, I'm going to add it to this building first. So if I go there, add, hang on. So I am editing it, and then we go into here. Can we fit this in?
Perfect.
Boom.
The next thing to do is adopt an exhibit animal to go in there. How about a Gila monster? Open up the exhibit trading section and adopt one.
Exhibit. Ah, okay. I've not been on this tab yet.
Just as we do with habitat animals, we need to send the Gila monster to the exhibit.
Oh, that's cool.
Select the exhibit to send it there.
That's cool. I've not seen that.
When you send an animal to an exhibit, it'll automatically be given the correct setup. But that doesn't mean it's completely ready for them. So let's finish it off. We'll start by adding some enrichment items. Head over to the exhibit's information
So
panel.
if I search for, if I search here for species, and we want the Gila monster. Oh, is it not down here? Ah, okay. So we're just putting some enrichment in. We don't want anything too big, do we? How do you... Blimey, you really have to zoom in, don't you? The camera work here is not the best. I will be honest. I can't zoom in anymore. This is really bugging me. Well, I don't want it to align to surface, do I? I want it to go... Right, hang on. Let's back out. Free look. And then we'll be able to go into the exhibit just here. I'm not even seen this animal yet. No, don't want that. We want habitat, and we're going to put this thing in. How do you add enrichment to that?
Good. Now open the layout tab.
Oh. Okay, I completely ignored her. So,
Oh, well, it
okay.
looks like we've only got the enrichment level 1 items unlocked at the moment. Never mind. Let's turn on at least one of them for the Gila monster.
Oh, I've turned on all 3. Never mind. That'll be fine.
As I'm sure
Temperature.
you know by now, you can unlock more enrichment levels by having one of your vets do some research. Now we'll also need to set the temperature and humidity in the exhibit. These are vitally important for keeping our Gila monster happy and comfortable. Open the climate tab.
Yep. Yeah, so I was...
Here you can see the Gila monster's desired temperature and humidity. You can change both of these by adjusting the dials below. Make sure it's going to be nice and cozy.
Is that right? Oh, sorry, no, he wants a lot less. Wants a lot less humidity. That was just taking a little while to catch up there. Okay, so that's fine, and now we just need to bring the temperature down. Oh, no. You know, he wants the temperature up. Going the wrong way. 50 degrees. Okay, this increasing malarkey is it's a little bit slow. Da, 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 da. This any second now. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, that's that. And then this needs to go up. Okay, now it's too hot. Oh, this is a weird game of balancing it out, isn't it? Boom. Stay at that. Stay at that.
That's the ticket.
Brilliant.
The last thing we need to look at is setting up the different windows. So open up the Windows tab.
Windows tab.
You can edit and customize any of the windows on an exhibit. A window can be closed and blank, or have a 2-dimensional background, or even a 3-dimensional background on it. Why don't you have a play around with the options?
Okay, I'll place one. Okay, I'll have a bit of a play around. So what we could, what I want to do is this bit in the middle.
Pop them down
I want
to teach your guests.
I want to have the.
Let's add one now.
I want to put a 3D thing in. So that's that one. So I'm going to put a 3D facade in. Look at that. Boom. I don't care about that one on that side. We'll keep the we'll keep this Gila monster happy in here. This looks class. I'd like to live in here. Just not when it's 42 degrees. I think that's a bit much. Right, okay, so we're going to go to facilities, we're going to go to the speaker and board things, we're going to go across here to the education board, flip that round, we'll put it on the corner just here, I think that looks alright. And then we will change it to, oh wait, does it not automatically give me the thing? Or have I got to do it through here? No? Which board is it then? Where's it? So if I put it down here, why does it not let me? Why does it not let me do the link it to that? One exhibit education board. Ah, that's a habitat education board. Gotcha. Right. That's the what. Yeah, you see, I'm learning. I'm just trying to do it too quickly and I'm not reading the instructions fully. That's all. We're learning together. You're watching me learn. Oh, that's still a habitat one. No, I don't want that. Where's the exhibit education board? That one. That's why I'm getting it wrong. So let's put that down. And then, you see?
Lovely stuff.
That makes sense now.
Guests can learn all about
Look at that. That looks like Randall from Monsters Inc.
I've got a bit of a big job for you. I need you to increase the number of species in the zoo. You'll probably want to adopt both habitat and exhibit animals to do so, which will mean building plenty of new habitats and exhibits for them.
Right.
Go on, off you pop.
Right.
I'll check in with you when you're almost done.
Sweet. So we have 9 species. What we're going to do first is we're going to put down another exhibit like this. Could go on the side there, but people are looking in there, so maybe not. But I do want to put down another exhibit somewhere, so let's find a good spot for it. There's a bit of nice open space. It's a very very crowded pathway. What about over here? Yeah, this is what we're talking about. Right, so now we want. Where was the? Was it? I forgot where the exhibit thing was. Is it under? Is it under habitat? It's not under enrichment, is it? Exhibit. It's not under there. It's not in play. Is it under facilities? I think it's going to be under facilities, isn't it? There we go. So we'll put this down. We're going to have to build a new section, aren't we? I imagine that's what this big island's for over here. So we'll put we'll put that down there. And then in here, it's got no power or anything yet. So we're going to start by getting the gas over here. Oh, I'll do it automatically. There we go. So the guests can come over here. And then in here, we're going to have an exhibit animal. Do I want a boy? Oh, a giant snail. Yes, let's adopt a giant snail. Yes, that's what we're talking about. This is what this game is all about. Look at that snail. He's huge. Oh, the anticlimax. I can hear the disappointment from all of the people watching this bit of the video. Love that. Brilliant. Right. Okay, so we have... there's a lot of warnings coming up. Let me just... animal alerts. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I know he's not in an ideal thing, but he's only just landed. Alright, chill out. Right. Here's my little snail. So first of all, I need power, obviously. So facilities, and we're going to go power. I need to unset this AI, sorry, UI menu needs to change, and so does the camera tool. And I prefer having the just like two shortcuts that I can use to jump between cameras, but you know, it is what it is. We're just going to put the power down there because it's out of the way then, isn't it? It's hidden. So that's that, and then we're going to go on here and we're going to turn that on. Temperature can go down like that, and the humidity can go. Why are all these people coming down to see a snail? What? Do you not have anything better to do with your lives, people? What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you looking at it? Why are you taking photos of a snail? It's a snail. So is he happy in there? He doesn't like the layout. Let's close a window or two. No, don't want to close that one. Like that. So there we are. Hopefully, the layout's still 60%, but I've put as much in as I can. I can't really do much more there. But what I can do is I can put down an education board, because we've had lots of fun doing those at the minute. So we'll put down one of these little boards here, and we'll change that to giant tiger land snail. Get that. And he's still not moved anywhere. He's still just sat there. Exciting stuff. Right, we're going to have... What animals have we got available to us then? A hippo, a mandrill. I guess I need to see what animals we've actually got in the zoo already. So we've got a bonobo, an orangutan, a giant burrowing cockroach. Good job I didn't select that. I didn't realise we already had one. We've got a land snail, a Gila monster, a hippo, an iguana, a mandrill, a lemur. We've got a red-ruffed lemur and a ring-tailed lemur. Okay. So there's the... where's the orang? Oh, there's the orangutans. So that's the ones we've got. Let's have a look on the animal market again. Let's see what we've got going down here. So we've already got all of these. Can we not get any more? Oh, I think it's forcing me to put a hippopotamus in. Okay, right. So I'm gonna need a decent sized barrier. So we're gonna go here. Yeah, let's start on this. Start on this corner, and we're just gonna build a massive exhibit around here. It's going to take up this entire little island section. I'm going to go over here and join. We're going to put a doorway in there. We're going to build a path going around it so the guests can actually look at it. Although the guests are really going to struggle with with the terrain around here, so we'll build them a bit of a bridge, I think. I'm just going to keep the path nice and simple. I know how to build paths because it's the same pretty much as Planet Coaster. So we're going to build the path all the way around just so the guests don't get annoyed. No, we don't. No. I don't want to connect in there. So from there we go. And we're going to connect on to this bit if we can. You're not going to let me do that? No? I know I just said that I know how to build a path, but evidently I don't. Oh, it had it then. No. Where was it there? Oh, the auto jump. Ever so slightly. There we go. That looks horrific, and I would never build a path like that in my own actual zoo, but I'm leaving it as that for now. So let's go to the animal market. Oh, the hippos have gone. Have we got a chimpanzee? I don't think we have. A chimpanzee and a mandrill. I need to double check that list again. Animals. We've got mandrills, that's fine. We've not got chimpanzees though, have we? No. So, looks like we're getting some chimpanzees. Well, we're getting one of them anyway. Boom. Delivery scheduled. Which means that any second now we're gonna have the vet or the zookeeper running down with our delivery of a chimpanzee. Wherever they are. Yeah, there he is. Didn't see him there. Boom. There we go. He's running around like mad. The terrain. The terrain is spot on for him. Of course it is. We need a hard shelter. We're gonna put in. Let's try and think about the shelter. Beds and shelters. We'll put in a sizable one. Put in one just there. I actually think this glass barrier needs to be raised, doesn't it? So I'm thinking edit barrier. Let's just highlight it all. Like that. There we go. He shouldn't be getting out of there. Right, so he's got his hard shelter. His welfare is still not great. Plants. He wants tropical plants. So if we go to nature, this is getting better now. So go to nature. He said tropical. So he wants some tall trees. Obviously, being a chimpanzee, he wants lots of different trees. So I'll have that. Got some taller ones. We'll have some bamboo bushes. See if he wants anything like this down here. I know that looks a bit weird with the way I've placed that, but hopefully makes him happy. Big mossy rock. Right then, Mr. Chimpanzee. What's your name? Nahanda. Right, okay, plants, sweet. He's happy with the plants. Oh, he doesn't like the bamboo. Okay, we'll get rid of the bamboo. That's okay. So the bamboo's gone. He's got his trees, he's got his plants. Doesn't have any enrichment, which is fine because we can add enrichment. So what have we got in here? Does it? Okay, oh yeah, it's already done. It's already done it for the chimpanzees. So we can put in a no, we don't want the lemur climbing frame. What is this? What's this thing? It's like a little rail to go around. I want to see if he uses that. I'd be intrigued if he does. Oh. What? What happened there? What? Okay, well, he's obviously not a fan of this enrichment, so we'll get rid of that. Let me click on you. Stop running away. Enrichment. So is it 20% there? Oh, keyboard. They all want keyboards. Let's get a musical zoo going off. Want a small climbing frame if we can. Oh, I've gone to thingies there. What else we got in here? We want a bigger climbing frame, don't we? Or just a different one, I think. Yeah, of course he's playing. Boom. This is so cool. I think I'm just going to let him play. We can sit here and admire the music like we're at a free concert. Anyway, that's enough of him. Right. Oh, her. Sorry, it's a female. Her. Enrichment. He's very playful by the looks of it. He wants more enrichment. He wants lots of different frames. So we're just going to put one of each down. Put some sprinklers down. Is it? Yep, he's had enough of the piano. Enrichment. Is he? Oh, he wants more. He wants more, like more chimpanzees in, which is fine. But also more enrichment. So, yeah, this is going to be. This is just going to be a case of putting down all different toys. It's going to look like a child's play area. This is because this chimp just wants like everything. I don't know if anyone's ever been to Trenton Monkey Forest in Stoke in the UK. I really would recommend going to that. It's a really, really nice animal exhibit. They're not in cages. They've got like free roam of a forest. It's yeah, really, really good fun. Just while we're talking about chimpanzees and monkeys, but yeah, right. So let's find you again. Right, you've got enough enrichment. Brilliant. So now you just want more animals. Do we have any more chimpanzees we can get you? Yes. You can have a friend. That's okay. I mean, that's not a bad exhibit, I think. This little warning's doing my head in. I mean, I'm not. Oh, it's inaccessible down here. Okay. Yeah, I guess if it breaks down. There we go. There's lots of guests stuck. Oops. Oopsie daisy. We could like fling a path off the side of here. Yeah, this ain't working off the side of there. I'm just going to leave the big crowds and just let them sort themselves out. So yeah, there we are. The second chimpanzee, Jazz. Go on, Jazz. They want more of their kind in there, which I get because chimpanzees are sort of pack animals, aren't they? But we don't have any. There's no more on the market. No more on the market, I'm afraid, lads and lasses. So we're going to go back and we're going to build a final. We'll go for an exhibit animal because how many? I don't even know how many we won. What objectives? All the way down. So we just need one more, right? So if we go to facilities. And we had to search for exhibit last time, didn't we? The thing is, the start of this game, there's so much in the menus that you have to really take your time to learn where everything is, because it's not easy. It really isn't easy to know straight away. So yeah, if you think I'm clicking through the menus quite a bit, I do apologise. Let's get a Goliath frog because that sounds quite cool. What else we got? Yeah, more interesting than an iguana. Let's get this giant frog.
My,
boom.
You have been busy, haven't you? Splendid. But now that you've adopted all these lovely new species,
right,
we need to make sure they're nice and happy. So let's get the average welfare across the zoo nice and high, shall we? And
yep.
By we, I mean you. Go on, get to it. Okay.
Right, so now it's going to increase everything to 90%. So if I remember there's a way of doing this, wasn't there? If you look on the animals here, it should tell you if their welfare's down. So it's the bonobos that we want to focus on then, isn't it? The bonobos. Wait, there's hippos in there. I didn't realise we already had hippos. That's a good job I didn't put any in. Bonobos and hippos, right. Let's go to the hippos, go to the hippos. Where are you guys? You're over here. Let's see what's up with you. You happy with what you've got there? You happy with the plants? You happy with the enrichment? What's that? Too few adults. Well, hopefully. I mean, they're all the animals I have, I'm afraid. I can't do much about that. Let's call the vet and see what they say. We'll improve that. But yeah, I mean I would get more hippos in, but there's none on the market yet. I keep looking. There's none on the market. Yeah, unfortunately we don't have any on the market, so I can't help you guys out yet. So let's go to the bonobos. You've got 0% enrichment, and you want a hard shelter. Okay, well we can do that. We can deal with the shelters. I could put a big shelter down. That will cure a lot of concerns, I think. There we go. And then enrichment. Boom, enriched. I've just got a trophy. I've just clicked down enrichment. Anything else? You still want plenty more enrichment, okay. So you want some climbing frames, then that's what you're trying to tell me, isn't it? We don't want the lemur one. We want these things. I will probably get to the stage where I'll build my own climbing frames that I think will look quite cool. But for the purposes of this tutorial, I think it's easier if I just focus on using the blueprints, because at the end of the day, I'm not worrying about sort of making it look fantastic. 50% enrichment. I mean, what more do you want? There's loads of climbing frames there. What about balls? Do you want a ball? Oh, you want the piano? That's what you want. You want the pianos. Yes. Let's get the musical monkeys back together. Lots of pianos. Oh, what? Why did the animals keep getting boxed up randomly? Where's he gone? He's coming to get fed. He's letting his mates know that there's food. So what else do you want then? Enrichment at 66%. I mean, at this stage, I'm just chucking in. Let's get a drum. Yeah, the drum can go alongside the keyboards. A bobbin. This is going to be like some band performance. This is. Right. Are we there yet? We're at 100% on enrichment. Great. So they're happy. So it is literally just the hippos then. And I need 1% improvement. Please help me out. The hippos are the ones who could do it, or the iguana, or the frog. Or the lemur could go up a little bit, I guess. Is there any animals? Is there any hippos in here yet? No? This is... if there was a hippo available, I'd just get it, and it would solve all my problems. It would finish this level off anyway. Let's go to the lemurs. Let's see what they want. They want more enrichment, yeah? Right, well... Good news for you boys. I've just been putting down some enrichment, so you can have some drums. Have some of them. Oh, now have some bobbins. Have a gift box. There we go. Get in. Ooh, that's. I thought that was going to be a little bit easier than it was at the end there, but we got there in the end. I hope you enjoyed that. That's episode 2. That was the Madagascan Simian Conservation Project. Bernie's going to rattle on now. We're not going to listen to him. But yeah, if you did enjoy that, please do give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing if you are new. Obviously, moving on to the next episode in the career mode. So keep an eye out for future videos, and I shall see you next time. Goodbye.
Soccer ball, huh? I mean, other than professional soccer players.